Hey guys, Jason. And today I'm going to be talking about Devcoin. Now, I'm really hesitant to talk about this coin, and I really didn't want to do this video, to be honest, but I've had a lot of people ask me for my personal opinion, and they know that people know, they email me, they're like, hey, can you do a video about this coin? And I guess eventually, I have to do a video about almost all the, the big coins. Even though I really think, Devcoin is like a tier 1 type cryptocurrency. It's the lowest cryptocurrency. I am going to talk about it. So, just like anything in real life, a currency or anything is very much dependent on its publicity. You can have a very, very good company, but if you have bad publicity, you're not going to do well. Devcoin has a good idea. Basically, it's the idea that a certain amount of money goes to, freelance work. It's a great idea and concept. It's kind of like the whole Novacoin, or not Novacoin, Namecoin thing, where it has a secondary use. And even though that secondary use isn't as detailed and as derived as Namecoin, it's taking a portion of the mined coins and it's sending it off to a developer who then redistributes that for people that, develop open source or, write things on this Devcoin website. Which, in theory, is a great idea. I think, and even in practice, it seems to work out pretty well. The problem is it has terrible publicity, and it ruined the coin. And I hate to say this, I hate to say that one thing can ruin a coin, but I'll give you kind of a quick backstory. There was a long article, and I was very, very much engaged in it, very, very much, about building a Bitcoin town. I know it sounds stupid, but I was literally ready to really, I love research, I love, exploration, and it was something that was really interesting to me. And a guy that, promoted it, at first I was really excited, and he had a really good idea and everything. And as long as it progressed and progressed, I'm like, oh, this is a bad idea. The people that were, trying to get, into this Bitcoin town, it wasn't a sound idea or a sound investment, so I pulled back. The guy who started this Bitcoin town and is still in the progress of trying to create it, basically, I think he, in theory, saw that Devcoin is going to really, he thought it was going to explode, and he started writing a lot of the articles and stuff for Devcoin. The fact is that he has done hundreds of videos on YouTube, and I'm not going against him. He has a right to do every such thing, and he has a lot talking about this Bitcoin town, which I encourage you to go watch. It kind of gives you perspective of the Bitcoin town that there are some Bitcoin members trying to produce. But one of the things he did was he went out and he got some girl that I don't even know who the heck she is on YouTube that basically do this like half porno type video talking about, oh, you want Devcoin, it's going to explode, basically trying to hypnotize the viewer. And it disgusted me. First of all, this guy was trying to, in a very limited sense of all, try to pump and dump using publicity or news sources to push a coin, up, Devcoin. But he's also trying to do that by using a female, which he's exploiting a gender, which I shouldn't say this, but it makes me really mad. You know what I mean? But then also, you're really discrediting the creator and the people who legitimately invested in the coin. I don't really want to talk about this because it kind of brings up, almost kind of like the Bitcoin drama, which if there really is any, but it's one of those things where if any coin, I know this sounds terrible, but if any coin is to fail, it's going to be Devcoin. And not so much because it has a bad concept. I think the concept is actually kind of interesting. It's because the publicity is going to kill it. If Devcoin's ever to get over like 50 cents or whatever, the problem is you're going to have honest, normal people searching Google, searching YouTube, searching all these sources to find information on Devcoin. And if they find this video about this guy talking about how, it's going to explode and trying to pump and dump through media sources this coin, or they find this video of this girl trying to hypnotize the viewer with almost a half of a porno style, media outlet, it's just going to disgust the viewer, it's going to disgust the potential investor, and I think the coin, at that point, from that time that video was made, it doesn't have a chance. Not to say it can't recover from that, error, if you call it, but with it being such a small coin, it's the total value of Devcoin is only worth 900,000 USD, which really in the cryptocurrency sense isn't very much. So overall, that's why I don't invest in Devcoin. Although I don't invest in almost anything. Like, I don't have very much money to invest. You know what I mean? So that kind of sucks. That's one of the hard parts, and I should do a video with this, is watching everybody make tons of money on Bitcoin when I've been here since like 2010. And I have like basically no money to my name in Bitcoin. I talk about all these investments and everything. I do pages of research and everything, and I've invested probably like $100, a couple $100 into Bitcoin, but just not that much. And I love to see it all succeed. I mean, I'm behind it. It's just I'm a high schooler with not very much money. But if I was a person with money to invest in Devcoin, or money to invest in general, I would not invest in Devcoin. I usually don't give financial advice, but that's one instance where I'll say don't invest in Devcoin. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I know this might have been more of a sour video, but hey, I hope I informed you. If you don't believe me, look it up on your own. Have a great day.